Look at this. Cramming. Like a college student.
Hey, that's what we do when we got a big test tonight.
Not just another game?
Hey, there's never just another game, Xander.
Still, this one's a big one, right?
Hey, they're all a big one.
Okay, well, they're not just a good defensive team, they're a great defensive team. You up for that, MP?
Yeah, and this king is studying the other guy's pick and roll defense. If I'm gonna show y'all what a great playmaker looks like, the first thing I gotta do is show you the art of the pick and roll.
What are you looking for in the defense?
Did they just get you?
It started right when they arrived. Worked like a good lather.
Yeah.
Feeling you, MP.
All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
MP could have a playlist of masterful assists by the end of his career. He finds so many ways to set up baskets and outsmart defenses. It's awesome for his teammates and frustrating for defenders.
And the starting group for Chicago. Booz Ellis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's MP, then it's Coby White, and it's Smith in at the center position. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to
Do the miss and finish strong.
Thompson passes to Westbrook. Houston with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. To the inside, Smith. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Durant with a screen on White. To the middle. Can they get it? And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
MP outside. For 3, Smith knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Durant inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Picked by Smith. MP, the pass to Smith. From deep, MP. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Another great dribble move in the career of Westbrook. No doubt Russ is a future Hall of Famer.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
All right, let's check in with Shams Charania, who apparently has news from Laker Nation. Shams, what's the story in L.A.?
Thanks, B.A. They've landed Aaron Gordon, and you know this fan base and entire organization are excited about what he can bring to the table. Gordon has developed into a smart, powerful, and opportunistic NBA star, and he's still deceptively quick and has so many ways to impact this new club, and all with a high degree of power.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Something I feel compelled to mention. How excited are you for the upcoming anime that will star MP, Towns, and Maxey?
Well, I'll be honest, everything I've seen about this anime project looks pretty cool. And this kind of thing is not something a lot of NBA players have done, so I'm curious to see it.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Houston leading by 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey. Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Bryant in at the point guard position. Now Williams. Back to Bryant. From deep. MP nailing the long three.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 54 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Van Vliet again missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Williams. Here's Buzelis. MP outside. Launches a three. And Williams with the basket. On the assist by Bryant. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
Şengün goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Şengün's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A minute 39 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Buzelis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. Amen Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Van Vliet. Then for Chicago, Smith comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Giddey. Now here's Eason. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Westbrook. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis. adjusting from close range.
Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Chicago with a rebound. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson scanning the floor. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Bulls up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody. First off, and we see nowadays a growing number of players having more say in whether they get traded or not. What do you guys make of that? Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Chicago Bulls. And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Just terrific hustle from Durant, outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bryant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Bryant's got 18 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Back to Westbrook. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Thompson. Count that bucket.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Fires for 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Westbrook, the pass to Thompson. Here's Durant. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Eason's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Westbrook. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Durant. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his 3rd foul so far. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Thompson. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. And here's MP from outside. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Durant. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. Herter's checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
From deep, MP drains the triple. Bryant's got 30.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Shot from the wing, and Durant gets it to go.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Offline with a 3. Chicago leading by 16. And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. MP looking around. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level play.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. Amen Thompson's checked in for Shepard. And it's Russell Westbrook in for VanVleet. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Okoro. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Bryant in for Giddey. On the court for Chicago, we've got Buzelis. Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
MP shot is good.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Thompson against White. Pass to Westbrook. From 8 feet away. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.
Big win, MP, and big-time performance by you in the win. You know, the league hasn't been able to figure out that defense, but...
It's like making a good meal, you know? You got to put in the...
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that...
Good game, MP.
Yo, Xander, what's up, bro? I mean, you locking. If bragging were a stat the NBA tracked...
You know what? Probably just the towel over there.
off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, you know, colleges and universities and that.
Yeah, for me, I'd head to New Jersey, outside of where New York prospects are scouted, where people have game, but college scouts may not do.
I like the idea of watching videos myself without leaving your desk. No, I've got known and unknown talent across the world. I've got quite a list brewing to send men.
He told me to drop his name with that. I've never been scuba diving. Is it fun?
Can't even imagine what
I think you should try snorkeling first. It's lighter and you're not as strong
running and trying to stay 2 steps ahead of him, so
our families vacation together once.
But I think
this one here almost sank the swimming pool.
Okay, that's only because I think you were beaten first.
I owe him a lot.
Oh, you gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes. You can't just dive right in. So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus, because a mermaid, you are nuts.
Eat anything on the floor that.
So my family is really into fruit, but the prices have kind of been expensive.
Oh, go frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
That's our analytical mind.
Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, you know, on sale, double up and then freeze it. You'll save a fortune of money. How early?
Why? 2 hours.
Well, you can thank my economics teacher in high school, Mr. Woodburn. You're welcome. I still remember him.
He's a freshman, he's still a little raw, but I think the guy's the next level.
You should get some shots at this game.
Of course. You gotta be serious.
No, at all.
Coming up in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, at United Center, the Lakers taking on the Bulls. For the Lakers, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Bulls, Lakers, only here on 2K Sports. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, they've got MP. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic and it's White in at the shooting guard. It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
Thus far, MP has proven his ability to be the best playmaker on the court. He's making the right read, staying aware of his teammates, and most importantly, they're winning games.
And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
Yes, that goes in. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 8.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Bryant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Reeves outside. James dishes to Hayes. Over in the corner, Doncic. And the three ball is good. He's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He scored 64 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now Reeves. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Hayes, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside, Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Trey Jones comes in for him. So for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Buzelis. That's Bryant in for Jones. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 4. Williams is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Huerter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Smart puts the pick in for Reeves. MP grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
They now take the lead. Huerter's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Smart finds Reeves. Now LaRavia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Bryant for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Connect. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And then for Los Angeles, James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Smart. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Smart's got his third bucket of the night.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
It's White on the wing. Lets the three fly, and the Bulls another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's James, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Kleber with the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Bryant. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And finished off by Collins.
Outstanding court awareness by the young MP. When somebody on his team is open, he wants to find them.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. James, the pass to Doncic. Collins grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us. As with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our changing gears a little now. Guys, what do you make? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Chicago leading by 8. And here's MP for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Bryant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. The 3 for Doncic. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The three from Bryant. Again, the miss by Bryant. Lakers trail by 15. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Trey Jones is checked in for White. The Lakers also changing it up. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Smart misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Doncic outside. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Buzelis, and it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. The Lakers also changing it up. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Jones against Reeves. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jones. The tray. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Chicago making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And MP subbed in for White. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Najee. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. James checked in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of...
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game because...
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do...
MP,
trust me.
right here.
Yes, trust me.
All right.
How hungry? Tough to say.
Yeah, MP.
won yesterday, I think, right?
In the same place?
Man, I never really went out probably like 3,000 miles past these. More than that.
Down there, right? Kristen right up.
All right, MP, tell us about tonight's game.
Got us a good old-fashioned duel tonight. A couple of gunslingers facing off.
So tell us what you're feeling.
I'm feeling primed, alert. This is the kind of matchup if you're not on your A.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with me to getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
And MP has made good on his promise. His passing's been exceptional. So savvy. Such a great understanding of the system this coaching staff has in place. He's on the same wavelength with just about every one of his teammates right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. To the right side, three-pointer, Buzelis sinks the tray.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Murray against MP, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Murray for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Bryant outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 9 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Bulls leading by 10. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bryant against Murray. He's off on that one. Good D by MP.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray against MP. It's Jokic, high post. Denver moving it around. For 3, Hardaway. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Murray against MP. Here's Vucevic. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Herter's checked in for Chicago. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Straw, they're no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. The lead is 15. White finds Bryant, lets it fly, and there's another one for Chicago.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown passes to Hachimura. Now Vincent. Pass to Watson. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Chicago making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Jones in for White. And a switch here also for Denver. Murray's checked in. Chicago leading by 17. MP, the pass to Jones. And the three-pointer goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
29 seconds left in the first. It's stolen by MP. And now the Bulls in transition. Some room here for Jones. And there's another one for Chicago.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Murray. And the shot's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they're through. Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Herter. White comes in for Carter. And it's Bryant in for Jones. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. On the court for Denver, we've got Gabe Vincent. Rui Hachimura is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Murray, and it's Brown in at the three.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Williams passes to Bryant. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bryant's got 20.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He contributed 40 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Sinks it from distance. 26 points for him.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Williams, a screen on Murray. Inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by MP. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game. Murray against MP. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
MP looking around. Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hachimura with a screen on Bryant. Murray's shot is good.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown. Brown's checked in for Vincent. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Murray.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Hachimura sets a screen. Johnson for three. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 21. .30 seconds left to play in the first half. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bryant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Bryant against Hardaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hardaway's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bulls out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
This is the kind of
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
White and Okoro are the wings. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Chicago leading by 22. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Hardaway up top. Outside Johnson. Denver moving it around. Murray. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Well, for a guy establishing himself like MP, playing defense goes a long way.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Here's Murray. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on.
And again.
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
You just get the sense that there is so much more in store for this fabulous young talent. The sky is the limit. Bryant against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Beyond the arc. Another three for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Chicago's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. No one near him. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Herter's checked in for Okoro. And it's Jones in for White. Murray inside. Covered by Bryant. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Bryant, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Outside Johnson. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Bryant, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
They kick it out to Murray. Off target from outside. And so here is Chicago. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Herter against Brown. Murray from outside. The rebound by MP.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Herter gets the bucket.
A guy who completely trusts his mechanics. Herter knocks it down.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. It's Jokic, high post. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 27 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
To the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Here's Murray. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. That's 29 points for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
Bryant, the pass to Williams. There's Herter with the 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being...
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want Friday?
Man, I love your questions. And you know...
BA, over to you.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and...
Good game, MP.
Welcome back, MP.
Hey, Tess.
If you're looking to test yourself, I've got a...
Hey, Xander, there you are. Where you been, man? We got time to film our pregame video or what?
Oh, yeah, we filming right now.
Oh, okay. All right, bet. Here's what's gonna happen. We'll win.
Everything good, MP?
I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and a day in Brisbane. Oh, that's where a couple of those California kids went.
He about to tear the roof off.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
We've seen a number of games now since MP set his sights on leading the game in assists. His playmaking has been interesting to watch for sure.
Well, maybe I'm the one to break the news here, but the results are in, and they're impressive. The MP has been driven to make plays, and the team has really prospered. His abilities to create those opportunities are making a huge impact on the defense.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
MP looking solid from there.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Vucevic with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Here's Duren. Shoots over Vucevic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Cunningham. And it's Chicago with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Durant. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham up top. And no good that time.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
To the paint, here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. So for the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bryant in for Trey Jones. Pistons trail by 21. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 39 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. Now Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
MP passes to Vucevic. And we've got our 2K. Insider Shams Charania on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Left side, Harris. Duran trying to break free. Harris, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Okoro finds Bryant. From outside the arc. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivy go.
From deep, Bryant gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 18 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cunningham on the wing. Bryant defending. Here's Harris. From down in the low post, it goes. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
That one goes. Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Harris inside the line. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okoro dishes to MP. Clock at 6. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got 9 assists now tonight. And here's Cunningham. Fires away from outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
I think for Detroit, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Bulls.
Well, you see their focus on...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's MP in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. On the wing, Harris. Back to Cunningham. And the rejection by MP. And they get it back. Over MP. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
From deep, Bryant. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Thompson outside. Count the basket.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Ivy kicks to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got 5.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. Out to Harris. Cunningham outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for him.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Harris finds Ivy. Another 3 for Detroit.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Harris outside. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. It's stolen by Vucevic. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Okoro.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Cunningham against MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one,
and the Bulls making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Karis LeVert. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another.
On a night that was hyped for all that was said pre-game, are you pleased with how things turned out? Especially outdiming the very person talking all that trash about you.
A lot of folks these days think life is what they...
Back to you, Kevin.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA.
All right, MP, think about the teams that people love to watch play, the 70s Knicks, the 80s Lakers.
Is it okay for us to leave? Two of you are going to save us almost an hour. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players. Yeah, you want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll count the meetings to 30 minutes. Like a G League team that you want to rise up. As a means of getting better perimeter looks. Get the defense out of position. Yes. She's trying to help do right. Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reviews. Make sure Grub did better. So then we finished up lunch. Sounds like a lovely weekend. What's up for lunch? Eggs Benedict. But sometimes you need something a little substantial. Sneak some nutrition in there. You're not going to the right places.
What's up, MP?
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And MP has made it known. For this recent stretch, he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And what you respect about MP, he's made good on his promise to become a better passer. That's not an easy adjustment to make because you may be programmed to do other things. But he's embraced it, he's thinking pass first, and he's turning down shots of his own to make everyone else around him better.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a spark plug. He can be a scorer or he can run the offense. Cole's versatility is vital for this team. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the center position. Pass to Trent. Takes the three. It's hauled in by White. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Coby White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Coby White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
And there's a pick. Antetokounmpo inside. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's MP. In the game against Portland, very impressive. And the power finish by Vucevic.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Anthony outside. Fires from 14. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. 4-point game. Taking a look at the Bucks. Amir Coffey out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the 5. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's MP after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And he's going for the lob.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Here's Rollins, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Porter. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Coffey can't get it to go.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
MP rips one from long range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Porter outside. Buzelis grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And there's the lob.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Coffey. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He had 63 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Chicago making their last shot. Porter's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bryant, the pass to Vucevic. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Big Vucevic knocking him down.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anthony against MP. Trent from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro. And Herter's subbed in for White. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Turner. Trent outside. On the wing, Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by MP. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Collins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Collins has got 7.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're getting the
Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Bulls leading by 19. And here's Bryant outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent outside. Anthony with a screen on White. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. Out to the wing. Turner for 3. Nails it from 3. Turner's got 8 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Antetokounmpo outside. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Anthony outside. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Yeah, with a quick first step. Anthony can get to the rim in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Okoro is checked in for Giddey. And Herter's subbed in for White. Milwaukee also changed it up. Green's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Kuzma. Here's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Porter, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And the basket by MP.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside, Green to the paint. No good with a layup.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Bryant with the bucket.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Green. Anthony outside. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable. And yes, another basket.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's Chicago with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Defense. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back.
Your fans on social media are constantly...
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays...
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer.
All right, MP, I think that was a pretty successful set of games. What you think?
Yeah, for sure. I told you guys we were going to...
They might not like that.
Head on the swivel, sir.
Let's see how
I'm
serious
not
the
your coach.
issue is. That's what we need. Understood. Sounds good. I'm free Saturday night. Saturday? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. All right. Great snack idea. Ball in. Triple decker. PB&J. Are we 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on. It's great. I promise. Get it cut off the crust, dude.
This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We worked our tails off to get here, and we'll keep working. But we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy. Yeah, let's go! And listen, it starts tonight, gentlemen. So let's show about that article.
Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Kahn?
Hey, what's going on? It's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Here we go. Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 2 of NBA 2K26.
This season is packed with new challenges, new rewards, a brand new soundtrack, and best of all, that